This is the last week of our spooky movies film. Happy Halloween tomorrow, everybody. Today we are watching A Quiet Place. I'm not looking forward to this. Not at all. I don't like scary movies. I don't like movies with suspense. I've heard it's not like horror, and so like okay, but I'm not excited. I'm just not excited. So, A Quiet Place is about, I always like start saying things to like say the like plot or synopsis or whatever. And then when I read what I've written down for it, just doesn't make sense. So here it is. If they hear you, they hurt you. A family must live in silence to avoid mysterious creatures that hunt by sound, knowing that even the slightest whisper or footstep can bring death. Evelyn and Lee are determined to find a way to protect their children while desperately searching for a way to fight back. How do you do that? How you can't you can communicate, but like you can't like walk around. What about like creaky floorboards and stuff? Like what? If they hunt you, then how do you fend them off if they come to get you? So many questions already. General disclosure, there may be times where you just see my reaction and not the scene, to not give away big scenes or the end of the movie. Sometimes also I'm just talking and the scene is not relevant. Okay, how long is this movie? Hour and 30 minutes. I mean, a little bit less than that because of credits, but an hour and 30 minutes of torture. I have my pillow all ready to hold. Edgar ditched me. We'll see if he comes back. Okay, I need to stop putting this off. Let's get started. Day 89. What does that mean? Day 89. Day 89 of what? That was a whisper and footsteps. Oh my god, all these noises are already freaking me out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Why are you just running around the store? Who are these people? I have so many questions because I'm like freaking out and it's making me all talkative. What's with the line? So it's quiet. They're like everywhere. Then, could you imagine just like watching your child be taken by some creepy alien ant looking thing? Now day 472, so it's been over a year. But I'm wondering though if this time frame is like since the aliens invaded or like since they figured out it's just sound or what. I guess it doesn't really matter. Do they attack any sound? Like can they hear like within buildings and stuff? But like how well can they hear? Like how close do they have to be? How many are there? I have so many questions. Raccoons. Oh. Oh, I was not prepared for that. They still get their sweet moments. Scarier. Surprised there's still electricity. I would never think to do all this stuff. I wonder if she was a nurse or something, or a doctor. Uh-oh, that's gonna be problematic. That's the place to go. This is the window behind the waterfall. They can't hear you over the water. It's a good idea. Freaking me out. Whoop, there she goes. Apparently most women's water doesn't break before they go into labor. I didn't know that. Thank you, movies, for teaching me wrong things. Oh god, I knew that was gonna come into play. Oh my god, it's a man. Oh god, I'm so not excited. Oh no. There's one in the house and one outside the house. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. God, this is gonna kill me. Stressing over here so bad. We gotta stop doing this. Not another one. No, no, no. What? That was supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't think that was gonna happen. That was terrifying. That was terrifying. My heart is still pounding. That was terrifying. Well, I finished it. So that's saying something. That I didn't quit partway through. Man. That was very well done. That was scary. Even though you knew when they made a noise that something was gonna come after them, it was still really scary. Because you didn't know where they were gonna come from, or where they were gonna like pop out, and how many there were gonna be, and the dude that yelled, and oh. And they still managed to like have time for like family troubles, you know, like the first kid and then the oldest kid, and like the not talking to each other, and like I don't know what I'm trying to say because I'm still just kind of like freaking out. But I still have so many questions. How, what happened? How did these things come about? How were they still like getting information out? Wouldn't they've gone around and like killed everybody right away? And when they've like killed the people like using the like printing off the newspaper, I mean, those things are loud. To tell them this information, like, where did they come from? Was the day thing like since they came? I'm guessing so, because I was like, how would they already know sign language? But their oldest daughter was deaf, so they would already know sign language, so that's convenient. Also, they was like a very convenient family, okay, because they already knew sign language, and I'm like pretty sure that one of them was like a nurse or a doctor, because they like she knew what pills to get and how to take her blood pressure, which sucks. I hate that. And like checking the fetal heart rate. So that just made it super easy. Not super easy. It wasn't easy, but I mean that's just convenient that they already have like they already knew things. It just made it easier, I guess, for them to adjust this way. And they already had this whole farm and like grain stored up. You know, conveniences. Versus me living in the middle of a city, barely can keep plants alive, hate taking my blood pressure, like, I don't know what drugs to take. You know, I would die. And like the fish traps and stuff, like, I don't know. They were just very conveniently set up for this kind of situation. Obviously, it's gonna suck for everyone, and it's terrifying for everyone. But I mean, they definitely had like a leg up versus like if this happened now, because I would just die. I would just like be slashed apart and eaten. Like that's what would happen. So yeah. Okay. I think that's all I have. My heart rate calmed down enough, and like I stopped being freaked out enough to like have something to say. So yeah. Thus ends Spooky Movie Month on the spookiest. Let me know what you thought of this, because I need to know if anybody else was as freaked out as I am, because I literally tore my arms apart. So yeah, let me know. That was my stomach growling, so I should probably go get some food. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great day and have a happy Halloween tomorrow. See you next month.